to Michael Brown. Now, Michael Brown has had 30 plus years as special agent for the DEA. He's improved security, minimized the risk in some of the world's most challenging environments. This guy knows exactly what kind of damage the Biden administration has done at that US-Mexico border. And crucially as well, the problems not just with people, but with the drugs that they bring across. So, Michael, thank you very much for joining us here on GBN America. I was hoping you might be able to just explain to us the scale of the problem taking place at the moment.
Well, if we're talking about fentanyl, the scale of that problem is significant. The U.S. has been involved in an opioid crisis for the last, I would say, 5 to 6 years. But what we're seeing is an increased use in fentanyl, which is produced by the cartels, pressed into pills, and then distributed throughout the United States. And during the last 2 years, we've experienced at least 200,000 overdose fatalities. Many of those were related directly to fentanyl usage. And in most cases, the users don't even know that they're taking fentanyl.
And what is the link for you between what's going on at that border and what you're seeing with the massive increase in fentanyl, in overdoses, in deaths?
Well, you have to understand who controls the border on the Mexican side, and that's the cartels, right? We have Sinaloa and Jalisco. Those are the two main cartels. But within that criminal network, you have literally hundreds of smaller, unaffiliated criminal groups who specialize in human trafficking. So if let's say you're from China, you're from Venezuela, you're from Nigeria, you want to get into the United States through the open border policy now, you're going to contact one of these coyotes, one of these human smugglers, and then you're going to pay them a fee. That group will then pay the Sinaloa cartel a fee to smuggle through their territory into the United States. Now that money the cartels are receiving, let's say a human tax, totals in the billions of dollars. The cartels can then use that human trafficking money to purchase precursor chemicals from China to make fentanyl, produce fentanyl, and then use those same human traffickers to smuggle it into the country, thus increasing their profit margins. So really, this open border situation is really what I call an ATM machine for the cartels to make an unlimited amount of cash totaling, hundreds of millions of dollars.